You're watching TVC Breakfast, and we're going now to the streets where we have Theophilus Elama standing by the newspaper stand to let us know what is trending and what Nigerians are saying on the streets. Theophilus, is over to you now. What are they saying?
All right, Michael Quattro, good morning. Good morning, Kemi. Good morning, Sam. This morning, like as ever, is always a robust discussion when you come to the newspaper stands, and Nigerians are reacting to the several headlines that we are seeing in the newspapers this morning. Young man, just calm down, okay? You have your say now. You can understand the robust discussion I'm talking about. Now look at it. I was looking at the Nation newspaper, and this day, now the Nation is saying here, presidency, APC still divided on zoning, moves options to face Atiku. That's in the This Day newspaper this morning. And of course, we will be looking at the Nation newspaper as well. 2023 presidency. It's South's turn after Buhari says Ayade. That's in the headline this morning. In the Nation newspaper, of course, a lot of these headlines are spread over several newspapers this morning. The Daily Sun, the Vanguard, the Tribune, as Nigerian Tribune, the Punch newspaper, every other newspaper here. This particular stories are spread all across the newspapers. And of course, Nigeria Spain seek global action against food crisis. Ministry Director for Fitz Varsity Hotel Factory, PDP delegate shares 7 million naira with community, pays for indigent pupils. That's in the Nation newspaper. So a lot of people are going to react to the various issues affecting in the newspapers this morning. First of all, tell us what, looking at these headlines now, what is your take? What comes to mind?
What comes to mind? Okay, as our, okay, 2003 presidencies South turned after Buhari says Ayade. What I know that Buhari will determine the presidency in 2023.
Why do you think so?
I think so. He's the only one that can determine in APC. Anything Buhari said is a final. Nobody can turn Buhari down.
But this is a democracy.
Yes, because in Lagos State, Ashwaju did that. Then this is time for Buhari to do that. 2015, 2019, Jonathan did it. He did it in PDP. Issues in his only one. No primary election, just consensus. Now Buhari can do it again in the presidency. Nobody can do it. Nobody.
So let me get to you now. What's your take on the issues affecting the newspapers this morning?
Good morning, Nigerian and my fellow youth here. What I would just say is that concerning what is on the paper, I don't think they are strange or they are just shocking news. Okay. We all knew this. We are not a fool again. We are youth, and we know what is going on. We know the agenda that is on ground. This is arrangement, and it's clear to everybody except somebody that is deaf and dumb. But when talking about Atiku, we know where it's coming from. I said it about maybe a few years ago. When Buhari was, there was this party. Maybe his Buhari daughter or whatever. Atiku was the father of the day. So they have their own arrangement. But what we are doing now is just that we should not lose hope. This is our country. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go and say we want to see. I don't want to be second-class citizen. Even in the United States of America, they should hold on to that. I am a Nigerian. I'm from Abeokuta, and I'm still a proud Nigerian. And I believe in one Nigeria. But we youths, I'm still urging us. What we have to do now is that we should go out there, get our PVC. We should vote for the unpopular party. And all these local government, we started from there, state, then over the time, because if you want to kill a tree, you don't, our Labour Party has all those stuff. If you want to kill a tree, you don't cut it from stem, you cut it from roots. So over the time, we will overwhelm them, because they know what they are doing. Now, arrangement with Tinubu and Buhari has turned him down now. And we are now running up at all the South. Either we like it or not, we are forced to support ourselves. It's all about Southwest, it's all about Southeast, South, everybody we are supporting ourselves. But because now it's clear to us that the Northern agenda is different to the Southern agenda. So that's my own cup of, and now they are raising food sufficient or whatever, that there is drought. Is it now, when you now said, if you know you want to impose a candidate, what you have to do it before the screening. After they spend a lot, they do the screening. My brother said Others have been doing it, fine. But they don't do it after screening. They did it before screening. Even Ashwadi used to do it in Lagos. But they will do it before the screening. He will tell you that, see, this is my own candidate. If you want to come to the level grounder for primary, we go for it. And at the end of the day, if we want win them. But now, this guy sat down there, for the sand. Everybody spends, everybody is time, risk everything. After the screening, they now said the NWC, which is National Working Committee of every party, they come up with their own idea. The presidents will now come up and say, this is it. Adamu and Buhari, they are now in one side. NWC now, they are in one side. Now the party is in chaos. So we all know what is going. The arrangement is that only candidate that Buhari has is to scatter, is to just get rid of APC. That's all.
Well, that's your own thoughts there. Sir, what is your own thought on the headlines this morning? What do you think?
So I don't comment for Nigerian topic.
Why?
No, I don't.
We're all Nigerians.
Yes, I mean, no.
Okay, so what do you think now? Let's talk to you. How do you say? So what do you think? Please, let's just calm down. I understand how you feel, but just calm down, all right? What do you think?
So my name is Kingsley Onyebonyi. Looking about all these people here saying everything in newspaper, they don't think good between me and you in this country. They are thinking on their own interests. Because coming here to tell us, say, vote for article, vote for APC candidates, all of them are still the same thing. They don't think good to us in this country. Look at school. School is in strike now, but their pikin are going to school outside country. Look at the country, how the country is. You are here telling me I should vote for APC, I should vote for PDP. Eh? Look at how school is. Look at how everything in this country is. Insecurity everywhere. Petrol, cost. Food stuff, cost. Everything. Even for me to see one thing chop in this country is hard. You say I should vote for them. For me to go to school now, I'm up to 25 years old. To afford medication, no way, because of the country, how the country is. For you to tell me to come and vote for APC or PDP, all of them, they don't think good to us. So I'm begging God to bring a good person that will look into the country. Because the APC, they have already failed Nigeria. Yes, they have already failed Nigeria.
Okay, so
because they have already failed Nigeria.
Okay.
Buhari promised us that he will grant Boko Haram to ashes. Today, what is happening? Bandits that they are operating, killing people in Kaduna, even Southeast, all this, killing. In how many years, killing is all over. I don't know who is the next.
You have your PVC.
Yes, of course, he's with me. He's at my house. I have. You understand?
You have the power to vote in 2023.
I have the power to vote, but who are we going to vote? All of them are the same.
There are other people. Do you have the same sentiment, Nigerians? There are other people to vote for. What's your take?
No.
What is your take, sir? On all of this?
Good morning, sir. Well, to me, I don't see APC and PDP should be avoided. We should go to at least a younger someone. Because look at Nigeria today. A common man cannot feed himself very well. I remember when Gulo was there, a bag of rice was 7,000 a bag of rice. But today, a bag of rice is 30,000 naira. No common man can buy rice and food for a house. Why are we voting APC and PDP? I don't see any reason why youth will vote. Like I myself, I used to say that only a madman will cast a vote to APC. Because they face.
Let's avoid the use of foul language. No.
I'm annoyed because
I understand, but let's just calm down.
They have already failed this country. Okay, now, for instance, they stop Okada in Lagos. I'm not an Okada rider. I'm not a mobile electrician. But now, you stop Okada riders. Do you provide job for them? No job. No. What do you want them to do now? Are they going to the street start stealing? Which is improper. So I think this country, we need to think before we do something.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Nigerians, for talking to us. Of course, this is from the newspaper stands, and we've been having robust discussions. Nigerians have been reacting to the headlines this morning, and that's it at this time. Over to Sam, Kemi, and Mike on TBC Breakfast.
All right, thank you very much, Theophilus. Now, from the reaction on the street, it's obvious that a lot of Nigerians are not happy.
A critical question that Theophilus asked there, because as much as we are wont to, complaining about how things stand in terms of governance in Nigeria, a substantial amount of Nigerians haven't, gotten their PVCs, which is essential as we move on.